I just want to get on and check what's going with organization and kind of share. I finally got my paper organized. And I don't know about you guys, but I feel like it's been about 90% all month. And hanging out in that 90% club is awful because you've got all these projects almost done. So today we were remodeling the office, and it kind of put last few things that I needed to finish up my paper, so I thought I would share it with you guys. So right here, let's see. So I got this really cute cabinet. I can't remember if I showed you before. It's this vintage, like, I think it was a dresser thing in hotels a long time ago. But it was the perfect size for all of my paper. Something I love about that is before I've had paper in about 7, 8 different areas. So now I can have all my paper in one area, and I probably have way too much paper anyway. But I think that's a common problem. I don't know. Are you guys, like, do you think this is a lot of paper or a little bit? Because I think people could go either way. I told Susan how proud I was that I was, like, downgrading, and I had gotten rid of some, and it was not that much. And she's like, you're crazy. That's a lot. So, lots of paper. But I just kind of want to show you what I did. So I got these white, totally Tiffany paper organizers. And I have to tell you a story. So I needed a lot, right? And if you go to Hobby Lobby, you can use your 40% off coupon. They're like packs of 5 or 4. And I knew that I wanted to, but I had to take my kids. And so I gave each of my kids a coupon and like $10 cash. And the lady looked at me like I was crazy, but I'm like, if I am bringing my kids in, we are getting that 40% off coupon. Am I right? Like, that's the only reason you bring your kids to Hobby Lobby, or your husband, to use an extra coupon. But it worked well. And so each of these are little paper kits. Either like, some of them are like the entire paper kit that it came with it. That's how I purchased. Or I have these bags, and I'll link them. Just get them off of Amazon. I know a lot of people get them different places. I just get them from Amazon, and they're really easy to sort everything out into paper kits. And then I made these cute, just really simple chalk labels, easy, stick them on. Everything's labeled. I think an important part of paper organization is having it vertical, because for a long time I had them in another cabinet, and they were kind of just all stacked on top of each other, and it's really hard to maintain that organization. If you have everything stacked up, it's just so hard. You can't flip through it. You can't put it back if you decide not to use it. Sometimes I'll grab like 4 or 5 paper kits and then not be able to use them all and stuff, so I have to put them back, and that's where I get in trouble. And then all of a sudden I have a pack of unused paper kits with nowhere to go. So I'm going to kind of show you each side so you can see the type of labels I did. I'm not a huge card maker, but I do love that the quick card kits come in these little bags. So I have all of my card kits in one little bin, so that they can, if I want to make a card, I can just come here and know that I have all these awesome card kits right there that I can just grab and make. Other than that, like, I kind of have the holidays down here, very more specific, school, travel, wedding, and then basically any paper that I didn't know what to do with, it's in floral, because, gosh, everything's floral, right? Let me pull them out. So basically, like, anything like that, some of these, I just put them all in floral because I figure if I don't really have a theme, I just need something pretty and I need to match the color, that's where I'll be going. And there's a few more. So I want to talk a little bit about the kit. So I'm going to bring you over here, and I'm hoping this will work, that I can mount this. Let's see. Let me get this mounted so I can use my hands. Which, I did buy this really cute paint. I'm going to try to paint that little cabinet so I can have a little color in there. I'm really excited about that. Okay, so something I love about Kiwi Lane paper is that it kind of comes already in the kits. It's called a layout kit because it's meant to create a 2-page layout. You've got your 2 background papers and everything. So I try not to, but I just did go to Craft Warehouse. I was driving by, it's hard to resist. And so when I pick paper off the shelf, and I know there's a lot of videos from Suzanne on this, I'm just going to reiterate it. So, you know, when you have the choice to choose paper, it's kind of fun, but you also kind of, I like to keep that same Kiwi Lane philosophy in mind. So I have the 2 background papers. And then really you've got like a main pattern and everything that's really cute. And then maybe a supporting pattern, which I guess a couple supporting patterns. And then on the supporting pattern, there were also these like really cute ones. So anyway, so when I'm actually able to pick paper, that's kind of, I still try to keep that Kiwi philosophy in mind when I pick it. And then, yeah, I will link in the comments these bags. But they're awesome because then you can just keep that paper separate. And now I can put this in the Christmas bin and it all works out. Other than that bin, I do have as well. So this is kind of something that as I don't know if you can see it very well, as I'm working through things, I just kind of know like these are the ones I really want to do right now. I'm going to kind of push that to the side. But in here, I'll have specific kits, and a lot of times I'll put pictures and papers. So like these are kits that if I were ever to want to go scrapbook at a friend's house or at a little event or crop, it's all ready, and I just have to grab this one thing and my templates and like my basic tools, my paper cutter, scissors, ink dauber. I have a few of these when I have a lot. So a long time ago, Leslie Prinky made the cutest layout, and I loved it, and I knew I wanted to do it. So I basically traced and cut out all these leaves because I knew I wanted to do it. And then I knew my kids had a Moana birthday. Are those really cute cookies? And so it was really cute. They had this Moana birthday. I knew that those are pictures. So I put everything together. It's all ready for when I need to go somewhere. So that's kind of how I do my paper kits. Super easy, you know. I mean, I just have a lot of them that I kind of know. I just throw pictures in. I have, like I was at a crop and I didn't quite get the layout done. So I just have a bunch of these that I can easily grab and just work on. And then I kind of wanted to show you how I made those labels because I love chalk. I love handwriting anything because it's just so personal. So I bought these labels super cheap on Amazon. Just chalkboard labels. And I'm a sucker for pens, so I have a lot. But these Bistro pens, let's see, have always been my favorite. They just work really good. So I had both sizes I wanted to try out, and I knew I had plenty of the labels, so I was like, I'm going to see which one I like best. I have this old American Crafts one. It didn't work great, but as you can see right there. But maybe it's because it's old, so I'm not going to say yes or no, but not on my top of my list. And then I just bought this, I don't know, I had it random. It was not even opened, but it's a Sharpie paint pen, so not even meant necessarily for that. But I decided as I was testing them out that it had maybe the cleanest lines. This is maybe a little brighter, but I went with Sharpie. I think either of these options you'd be really good with. Anyway, as long as everything's labeled, and I've had Post-it notes on everything for a long time. And so as long as everything is labeled, I'm going to try to come back to you guys. There we go. As long as you have everything labeled, I think you're totally fine to, like I had Post-it notes here until I made it pretty, until I knew these were the containers that I wanted. Got really close there for a second. Anyway, so I hope that inspires you. I literally put all of my paper on the kitchen table and put it into different stacks and said, these are the specific categories that I have. and kind of got them all organized that way. So now, and I'm hoping someday that I won't need this many. But like I said, I just stopped at Craft Warehouse and bought a few more. So I just don't know how well I'll do it narrowing it down. But hopefully this inspires you, and you guys, you know, I really think having it at your fingertips, being able to grab something really quick really helps you be creative and not so stressed about, is it organized, is it not, do I need to spend time on that? So if you can get it a system together where you can just keep it organized, that's your best bet. So yeah, I will include some links to all the things that I bought that I use that I think are awesome. Totally Tiffany boxes work great. One thing I love about them too is they were not expensive. And so it was able to, you know, get 20 of them without breaking the bank. But they're great. They're great quality, easy to pull out with that little hole, easy to label, awesome. And then the bags and the chalkboard labels all made it really easy. I hope you guys, everybody has a great day, and we'll see you later.